There are many roles in a business that should be hired for locally. Of course, some of them are logistically impossible to not have a local hire, like a warehouse or like enterprise sales type roles. On the other side, there are so many roles that don't require paying a local premium for the responsibilities. In my recruitment firm, we've hired from 6 different countries for roles ranging from simple as executive assistants. But a lot of our clients have realized the extent to which roles don't need to be local. In the recent months, we've placed talent for Facebook ad media buying, for business development representative. And not only is the cost a huge driving factor, of course, taking the US dollar and converting it to local currencies like the Philippine peso, the Argentinian peso, the South African rand, your dollar is able to go much further in these local economies. But along with that, you open yourself up to the world of global talent. The talent pool suddenly shifts from this small localized area to many different countries. And countries that have a lot different perspectives. I think about if you want to build a team of misfits, people who all have their own unique angles and perspectives on life, you're able to solve problems with such variety. And sure, you could use a playbook and keep solving the problems the same way everyone has in your niche, all your competitors, and just become duplicates of that. But I think there's a lot of power in combining the perspectives that global talent has. So it's like cost, but then also the sheer amount of options that you have, the optionality that comes with hiring internationally. I've come across many business owners who have limiting beliefs around international talent, and it comes from them hopping on Upwork and making a $2 an hour job posting because that's what they saw online, and it ends up souring their whole concept of international hiring, and they just assume that it's all very low quality commoditized labor, button pushers. And that was definitely the case in the beginning for me as well. Once I started learning what it took to actually recruit and vet great talent, that limiting belief was shattered for me, and it has been shattered many times for the business owners we've worked with. There was one that comes to mind about a 8-figure e-commerce seller, and him and I had been friends for a while. He heard what I was doing with the recruitment firm, but he never believed that someone overseas could handle important parts of his business. Just like didn't believe that that was possible, hadn't seen that be the case. And fast forward to today, he's built up a team that is entirely based in the Philippines and runs almost all the back-end operations of his e-commerce business. They literally do 8 figures a year in revenue. And again, back to like the warehouse, like he has guys that work locally in the warehouse and then has this overseas team as a complement. Like you don't have to pick one or the other. So if like overseas hiring is even a concept in your mind, I would highly recommend taking the jump. It can easily be the best decision you ever make for your business. I know it was for mine.